I have finally drawn the conclusion that all our politicians in this country, they are all thieves. Be it Labour Party, be it PDP, be it APC. Like, all these people are thieves. They go there, investing money in campaign, spending a lot of money, millions of naira, thinking that when they get there, they are going to recuperate all these funds that they've spent. They are going to get them back when they get into office. I cannot even imagine, like, how do you award SUVs, 160 million naira worth of SUVs each for one person to yourselves, all because you are the aim of affairs, you are the ones passing laws, you are the one, you can do it. I'm starting to think again, like, is there no law prohibiting this kind of behavior? Because how do these people sit back and think that, oh, what we need to do next is to award 160 million naira SUVs for themselves each, 160 million naira SUVs each for these people. And even the Labour Party and PDP, the opposition parties, none of them opposed this. None of them opposed it. All of them there, none of them said, no, this is not right. Nobody, no single person said, this is not right. We shouldn't be doing this. Apart from the fact that even if the country is very buoyant, even if there's surplus money, they shouldn't be doing this. A couple of people should not just sit down and decide that, oh, we need new vehicles, we should award ourselves, 160 million naira to get new SUVs. Apart from the fact that it is not right, like, how? I'm speechless right now. I'm just speechless. But anyway, Lamido is reacting on this, and he has a lot of things to say. We are going to get into all of that in a bit. But before we do so, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you guys, please subscribe. Join this amazing community we have here. Turn on the post notification bell as well. It's high time that these lawmakers start making laws that's going to benefit the citizens of the country and not just themselves. And I feel that they are not still going to do it. They are not ready to do it, in fact, because that is why they spend millions of naira to get there, because they know that once they get there, they will get their money back. I feel it is also high time for we as Nigerians, to rise up and protest instead of that nonsense that Nigerian Labour Congress is doing, because they beat up the president of Nigerian Labour Congress. They remember all of a sudden that they want to go on strike. Nobody talked about the too much pay that the senators and House of Representatives members are collecting. They are not protesting over the fact that these senators decided to award themselves 160 million SUVs for each person, each member of House of Senate, all because they think that the ministers are enjoying more things than they are. The ministers are using big cars, so we should be able to award ourselves 160 million naira cars, whereas they are collecting salary. Even the allowances that they are entitled to in a year is a lot. Let's not even go into that. Let's not even talk about the severance package that they are going to collect after spending 4 years in office and all of that. And yet, they still decide that they cannot buy car. They cannot buy a car out of their salary. So they need to use taxpayers' money to get themselves SUVs. 160 million naira SUV. You cannot expect lawmakers to serve the country after paying to get into power. Sule Lamido. A former governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido, has shared his thoughts on the 160 million SUV approved for each lawmaker in the country. The National Assembly has come under heavy backlash after news of luxury vehicles went viral. According to the report, each of the SUVs is valued at 160 million, totaling 57.6 billion naira for the purchase of the vehicles. Sharing his thoughts on the situation during a chat with Daily Trust, Lamido condemned the move by the lawmakers. He lamented that the National Assembly are not reflecting the people's wishes with their decision. The former governor argues that the lawmakers see their job as a means of acquiring profits. He opined that because the legislators spend so much in getting elected, they see their job as an investment rather than a means to serve the people. According to him, are they reflecting the people's wishes? They are not. Then how were they elected? How would they ignore the Nigerian environment in terms of our standing and status to do that kind of appropriation for the president? So what I am saying is this: if members of the National Assembly are representing us, they should do it the right way. But then they are doing what they do because they know how they won the election. They know how they got elected. To them, it is an investment into a business and they are looking for profit. So why do you blame them? I mean, you go for election, you pay the agents of your own political party, then you pay whatever they call it at the polling booth. NDLEA, police, SSS, army, and they are all there at the polling booths. And this goes up to the states, up to the national level. They are all paid. Then you also give the voter maybe spaghetti, macaroni, and money, or African prince, wrapper. How do you expect service from them after all this spending when they bought the entire process to be there? It is an investment for them. I guess we should also be asking those people who collected money during the election time how far, because it seems as if those people have sold our country to all these selfish and greedy politicians. They believe that they've spent so much money during the campaign period that, when they get to the office, the first thing they do is, to plan how to embezzle, how to get all those monies that they've spent, how to get them back. It's just so sad because I don't know for how long we'll continue to talk about this. I don't know for how long we'll continue to be in this kind of situation. I don't know when the Nigerian populace are going to open their eyes and see that not until there's a revolution, not until we stand up and say, no, this is not right. We shouldn't be allowing this. Not until then will these people stop taking us for a fool. You all, let me have your thoughts on the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done that.